డెబ్యూ సినిమాతోనే టైటిల్ రోల్ని కైవసం చేసుకోవటం ఏ హీరోయిన్కైనా ఒక అరుదైన అవకాశం. అలాంటి అవకాశాన్ని సీతారామంతో దక్కించుకున్న మృణాల్ ఠాకూర్ ఇప్పుడు మనతో ఉన్నారు. హాయ్ అండి.
హలో.
హాయ్, ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నారు.
సూపర్. సో సీత వెరీ రిలేటెడ్ నేమ్ మాకు. సో మీకు ఎలాంటి రిలేషన్ ఉంది సీత అనే నేమ్తో?
My relationship, like how I feel about Sita. First of all, thank you for this lovely introduction. Yes, Sita is very special to me, and I couldn't have asked for a better debut.
Yes.
This is the best debut because by Jayanti Films, Swapna Cinema.
You are playing title role?
I'm playing the title role. First of all, when I got the script, we did not have the title.
Okay.
We went by either Lieutenant Ram or production number 7. But that sir called me and he said, Amma, we have a title for a film. And I was like, sir, what is it? He said, Sita Ramam. I was like, sir, what is that? I did not hear it properly. He said, Sita Ramam. And I was so happy. I think it takes some punya I must have done in my past life to bag a role like Sita. She's beautiful, she's empathetic, she's kind, and she's hopelessly romantic in love and in love with Ram Garu, which you will see in the theatres. But I can conclude by saying that this is one of the most challenging yet fulfilling. I was very satisfied playing Sita Mahalakshmi.
Okay, emotion of Sita ante em cheptaru?
Emotions of Sita, what are they? She's somebody who's brave. To have that quality in that era, for a woman to be brave is an exceptional quality. I believe that if Mrunal was in that era, I wouldn't be as brave as her. The kind of steps that she takes, the kind of decisions that she makes in her life, her heart, it's just so pure and so naive, and at the same time she's very decisive. She knows what she wants and she stands for herself. So for me, if you ask me to define Sita in one word, she's brave. That's the emotion.
ఓకే, ఇంత ధైర్యం అని చెప్తున్నారు కదా, బ్రేవ్ మీన్స్ ధైర్యం ఇన్ తెలుగు. సో ఈ ధైర్యం ప్రేమ కోసం వచ్చిందా?
ధైర్యం ప్రేమ मतलब कोई
this bravery comes for love?
Yes, and maybe that's why she's in love with Ram Garu, because Ram Garu is serving for the country, is serving for the nation. And maybe these are the qualities that she fell for, and they say no, everything is fair in love and war. So I think this is it, everything is fair.
Do you understand the tagline యుద్ధంతో రాసిన ప్రేమ కథ?
Yes.
So that is the heavy tagline. Heavy means it carries heavy meaning.
Yeah,
it added some heavy meaning to love story.
Yes, it is that. That's why once I remember talking to Hanu sir, and when he described me he explained me what exactly that was the one liner of the film, and I was like, sir, will I be able to play Sita? It is difficult. It is really like, it's, playing Sita means coming with a lot of responsibility. He said, don't worry, you just surrender and you're going to do fine. And it's an epic love story. So I'm really waiting for you guys to watch it, and even I want to watch it because I haven't seen the final film with the background score, and the film is still in the DI, I assume, and it's going to be out in 6 days. So the countdown has begun.
After trailer launch, expectations reaches high.
Yes.
Because of visuals, we have seen the wonderful visuals. We can't see frequently that type of visuals in screen.
Very chota dekha.
Yeah. Because as an artist, what is your experience working in that industry? Sceneries and
yes. So first was to learn the language. Another thing was to be able to get comfortable in the new state. But it was such a warm welcome. Like on set also we made friends. I love the South Indian food, so there is I think the comfort food, like for me, idli, dosa, sambar, it's like home food.
Okay.
It feels me like home. Having said that, the challenging part about this film was only the locations, the
Yes,
weather,
yes. Weather.
the temperature. Apart from that, I really enjoyed this film. 2019, I assume 2020, we started. I met Hanu sir, and then we started filming the film. We had little bit breaks because of COVID situation and lockdown. But today, you know, when the film is releasing after 6 days, I'm not going to get to talk about Sita. I just feel like I'm going to miss playing Sita, miss playing Ram's lover, miss playing this girl who's so independent. So this is a small little present from me to my South Indian fans, because I remember during Kumkum Bhagya there was a serial I did many years ago that used to get dubbed and air here. So character name was Ammu. So every time I come to Hyderabad, one small little girl or Chichi would be like, Ammu, Ammu, and I was like, wow, this is so unbelievable. I'm very happy about the kind of love that I'm getting for the film and the character and the trailer. In fact, I've started getting calls from you know, a lot of people and congratulating me, and they said that Mrunal, you look the part, which is really amazing. So I'm quite happy about that.
సీతా క్యారెక్టర్లో ఒక ట్రావెల్ కనిపిస్తుంది. అంటే ఒక రామ్ క్యారెక్టర్లో సీతా క్యారెక్టర్ మధ్య ఒక లెటర్ అనే ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఈ ట్రావెల్ అనేది ఏ ప్రేమ కథకైనా కొత్తగా ఉంది. ఓకే, మీరేం చెప్తారు అలాంటి ప్రేమ కథ గురించి?
मतलब
లెటర్ బిహైండ్ ద లవ్ స్టోరీ.
The letter. You know, I think Ram is one character, Sita is one character. There is one more character called Letter. Without the letter, the love story would never begin.
Okay.
And how beautiful is that, no, Kumar sir, where, you know, that era where they used to write the letter, ek chithi agar nahi pahunchti, if one letter doesn't reach,
life will change.
Exactly. So you know, in the trailer, if you see, you know, Sita,
Tarun Bhaskar character and Rashmika Madanna character searches for you.
Yeah, so what is that mystery? So that is what it is about. And you know, now I feel like in today's generation, we have stopped writing letters. There's no butterflies in the stomach, there's no like, we are missing that out. So I'm happy that I am being
a part. All the surprises.
Yes. Even I. But let's do one thing. How about we start writing letters instead of WhatsApp messages or texts? You know, because when you take these small efforts, these becomes memories. And after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, when you'll open those letters and when you'll read it, you will get the flashback of those memories in a spark of a second.
How do you manage the language, madam? How do you understand the dialogues and essence of dialogues? Who will help you in the sets?
So Suvarna Garu, who was my dialect coach, she helped me. Geeta Garu helped me, and Sandeep, our direction team, he helped me. They all used to sit with me, break the words. Like for example, we used to to learn. We used to find the closest Hindi or English words. For example, Edigo is indigo.
Okay.
So that's how I used to remember. Chepo, or khurcham. I used to sit khurchi, because Hindi mein it's khurchi, so khurcham it's very close. So I used to find words which are similar. And which one was? There was one more dialogue. Malli modalu. Yeah, so I used to remember the way they said Malli modalu. You know, so I made a kind of song in my brain, in my mind, and I used to record the voice notes and keep listening to those dialogues again.
To understand the language. And
so the script was written in Telugu, then they translated it for me in English, but that I translated in Marathi, which is my mother tongue, which is my first language.
Lot of work is there, man.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like if you'll see on the day of shoot, I will have voice notes in my phone. I will have written notes where I have broken each and every word. For example, premistu nanu. Like, you know, I couldn't say that in one word. I had to get used to that. But thank God for this COVID period where that time when lockdown
will help you.
Yeah, it helped me. I used to do video calls and sit with my entire team, and thank God, Sandeep and Suvarna ma'am, you guys, I owe them a big thank you.
Tell me about our director. He's known for love stories.
Yes.
All his films is love stories.
Yes.
So-
And nobody apart from Hanu sir would be able to do justice to the characters the way he's made. He has this unique quality of showing his characters larger than life.
He make films in poetic way.
Poetic
He
way, it's
has,
visual
Yeah,
poetry.
he has that impression in Telugu industry also.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you will, like, my breath was taken when I first saw Sita Ramam's trailer on that big screen. And Hanu sir, he is one director who is so compassionate about his characters, his story, that he forgets what is happening to him. There will be, he's very clumsy, he's little clumsy while he's in the middle of the scene. In say -10, he's walking with the slippers on his feet was not
He forget
covered.
the atmosphere.
He forget ki what's happening around. I was like, sir, you'll get cold. He said, no, shoe broke, it doesn't matter. Let's shoot the scene. After pack up, I'll wear it. So he's that dedicated. So I was like, I'm really happy that I got a chance to work with him.
మేము అడిగాము రఘుపూడి గారిని వై మృణాల్ ఠాకూర్ he answered me very well.
What he said?
Yeah, she is the finest artist.
No, he's been.
No, he said it in an interview also.
I'm happy to hear that, and he just told
We
me.
want to be actors like Mrunal. We are searching for actors like Mrunal.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Hanu. So if you're watching this, I will always be grateful because these characters are not written every day.
Yes.
They are once in 10 years, once in a decade. And I asked him, sir, why do you want me? He was like, I need my Sita to look effortless. I want her to be effortlessly in love with Ram. And that journey of Sita is so important, and she needs to believe in Sita. And somewhere down the line, I felt I was born to play Sita. And I think it's you get possessive about the characters that you play. Like I'm not possessive in my life, but I'm very possessive about Sita. Like, this is my character. Like I become a child when it comes to Sita Mahalakshmi.
Okay, Dulquer has the fan base in all over India. Massive. He's playing the Ram character.
Yes.
He carries the qualities of Ram.
Yeah, so many.
For the character. What kind of character, Rama?
Are you talking about Ram or Dulquer?
Both.
So Ram is somebody who will always stand up for others, who will help others, and probably that's why he's a soldier. He's into army.
He's a selfless person.
So yeah, he
Yes,
loves
almost.
helping people, and so is Dulquer Garu also. Dulquer Garu is always on set making sure that I'm comfortable. He'll help me also with the dialogues if I ask him. And very down to earth nature, yaar, chala down to earth nature, which is so, for a superstar like him, it is, I did not expect him to be so down to earth. And I see like a different version of Dulquer, which I had imagined earlier. I was like, absolutely, there's so much to learn from him. The way he talks to his fans, the way he obliges them with a photograph, it's really interesting. Coming back to Ram, I think Ram is this ideal man that any girl should marry.
Okay.
So I am sure after Sita Ramam, whoever watches, they're going to be like, Mama, if you're looking me for a groom, my groom needs to be like Ram Garu.
Okay, how much time we both are together on screen?
On screen?
On screen.
Yeah, it's quite a scenes, like lot of scenes.
Lot of
In
scenes.
fact, maximum shooting was with Ram Garu for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best experience from all these scenes?
The best experience of the entire Sita Ramam film, I'll tell you, is Dutt sir. Dutt sir.
Yeah.
Because Dutt sir, when I used to sit with him in between the takes, he used to tell me about his era, how he started films at that young age.
He is the youngest producer in Tollywood.
Exactly. So I would sit with him and he will tell me that, Amma, you remind me of, Hemaji, Sridevi ma'am. And I was like, sir, that's the hugest compliment that I have ever received. And he's a legend. And to
no
know
doubt.
stories about filmmaking from a legend itself is a biggest experience. It's the best experience I've
He
ever.
still continues in his journey.
Yeah, like
That's the
it's
biggest.
more than 70 films
70
he's done.
films, now he's doing K.
Yeah, and now I'm just like a baby, and I'm so happy that I have entered this industry in that time where I have support from Dutt sir and Swapna Garu, and it's just overwhelming. That was the
So
best.
on-screen experience with any scene, could you remember?
Funny one?
Funny one or any?
Funny, fun one. I'll tell you. Hanu sir. So Hanu sir would come and he would chapo, say your lines. He's like, let's. There's an idea because he's the king of ideas. Spontaneous. He's the king of spontaneous
Spontaneously, he
ideas.
changes the dialogue.
He does, but it's for good.
Okay.
It's good for the scene.
It will take time to learn the new lines to you.
I just need to because the process is translate from Telugu to English to Marathi, then break it and then write and then learn to. So it was quite a process. But the funny thing was, Hanugar would come. He's like, ye wo, speaking in Telugu. I'm like, sir, now in Hindi.
Okay.
The same way we would do with Dulquer also. He's like, sir, please English, sir. Because we would understand, but we hope that we were delivering the same performance, so we didn't want to. And there were times where I would start speaking in Marathi, Dulquer would start speaking in Malayalam, Vrindavan would start speaking in Tamil, and Hanu sir would speak in Telugu. So it was like a diverse, it's like an Indian film happening, which I felt very happy and nice about. And we all understood what we were talking, which is beautiful.
Okay, coming to your Sita character, Sita looks like a divine personality on screen.
Yes.
In trailer, he looks like a divine things, divine characterizations. What kind of what you take from Sita?
What I take away from Sita, so many things. I must thank her. What a brave woman she is. If I was 10% of Sita, I don't know where I would be. I want to just say one thing, that Sita has allowed me to believe in love in 2022, where love exists, but it is rare. It is difficult to find.
Difficult to believe also.
Difficult to believe because a lot of people think love is, they think it's hallucination. But no, love is all about efforts, which we have stopped taking. We all live for validation.
Yes.
We all live for appreciation. And
Yes,
if our loved ones, if our loved ones doesn't appreciate us, there's no joy in life. So I think the biggest joy, the biggest takeaway from Sita is that learn to make 10 people happy in a day. You need to take efforts. You need to make someone laugh. You need to take efforts for that. And when someone takes extra efforts for you, that is one of the most precious gift anyone can ever give it to anyone.
Okay, nowadays world needs like Sita, more Sitas.
We need more Sitas. We need more love letters. Not just love letters, but letters in handwritten letters to be written, because we need to go back. I feel like we wish we had a time machine where we could go back and enjoy the kind of emotions people felt at that point of time. And I think the relationship between a man and a woman, it is so sacred, it is so pure and so pious that we are somehow losing that thing today, that bond, that approach towards that relationships. So I hope that the bond and the chemistry between Sita and Ram takes you back to the memories, and may your love life be evergreen and just blossom to its core.
Your journey started with Sita Ramam in Telugu industry. Okay, it's the biggest launch and biggest debut. What kind of roles you are expecting? Or
Sir, this is the most difficult question ever. So all the filmmakers who are watching me right now, I just want to say that I would love to do something for children. I want to make larger than life movies for the kids where they can watch us in princesses outfits, or like be it Cinderella or Snow White, because we only watch Hollywood films like this. Why not?
Like a Disney.
Yeah, and I want to play a superwoman. I want to be a superhero. So these are the kind of roles that I'm looking at. So if you have anything, please, through Kumar sir's interview, please reach out to me and let me know if there is a great challenging role.
Any combinational wish in Tollywood? Combinational wish.
Combination?
So you want to make a combination with
Oh yeah, of course. I want to work with Gautam sir, and love triangle between Vijay Deverakonda and Prabhas and Mrunal.
That's the biggest combination.
Yeah. That'll be fun, no?
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Thank you,
madam.
sir. Thank
it's
you.
nice talking to you.
Same here. Thank you.
Thank you.